Americans aren't getting enough sleep, and a new study finds drowsy driving is leading to many more car crashes than previously thought.
Kris Van Cleave reports.
This dash camera video shows what can happen when there's a tired driver at the wheel. The car drifts and hits another car. No one was hurt, but drowsy driving can have deadly consequences.
Sorry.
Jennifer Pierce finds it difficult to look at photos of her little sister Nicole. 10 years ago, the college freshman was returning from a ski trip with friends. Pierce says everyone in the car fell asleep, including the driver, who drifted and slammed into a tree. Nicole was rushed to the hospital, but didn't survive.
None of us made it to the hospital in time to say goodbye. It just never dawned on me that we would lose her.
Previous government estimates put drowsiness as a factor in 1 to 2% of accidents. But a new study from AAA finds that number is much higher. After analyzing thousands of dash cam videos similar to these, researchers determined nearly 10% of crashes can be blamed on drowsy driving. 1 in 10.
1 in 10.
That's a lot of crashes.
Definitely. Yeah, and so I think that really underscores the significance of this safety concern on the road.
AAA's William Horry says getting only 4 hours of sleep at night can have an effect similar to drunk driving.
You might have sluggish responses. You might not be able to keep the vehicle in the lane as well as you should.
For 10 years, we've had to deal with her loss, and not just the loss of who she was at 18, but the loss of the many years and who she would have become.
Pierce hopes her sister's story will convince drivers to get the sleep they need before getting behind the wheel. Kris Van Cleave, CBS News, Washington.
Government figures show 35% of U.S. drivers don't get the recommended minimum of 7 hours of sleep every night. And I think it comes down to holding each other accountable. So just like if you had a friend that you thought had too many drinks, you would never let them get behind the wheel. If you know somebody who seems tired and probably shouldn't be driving, you have to stop them. You have to say it's just not worth it.
I think sometimes, though, people don't realize how tired they are, and then you get behind the wheel and you're driving for 1, 2, 3, 4 hours if you're doing a long road trip, and that's when it can become a big problem.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, a lot of us just do this waking up, going to work in the morning, though. It's not just a long road trip. You didn't get a whole lot of sleep, and then you're on the road for your 30-minute commute or whatever. I think there are a ton of people that aren't getting that 7 hours of sleep that are on the road every morning.
Or if your kids keep you up in the middle of the night, which I know you have that problem sometimes, you don't even realize it. Right. You're getting up, you're getting ready.
You justify it as, hey, I need to be at work right now. You can't do it. So, yeah, it's dangerous.